by the members of Indore Institute of Law for its students. I, Ritu Varma, take immense pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the second international conference on the threats and opportunities post COVID-19, a multidisciplinary approach in association with EBC, SEC Online, PACT, and Mumbai Center for International Arbitration. I also take the immense privilege to welcome Honorable Justice Kurian Joseph, my guest from the management, and all the attendees. Goddess Saraswati is known to be the bestower of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We now seek Ma Saraswati's blessing with enchanting a shlok. Saraswati Mahabhagi, Vidye Kalalochane, Vidya Rupen Vishwalakshmi, Vidya Dehi Namostute, Om. Her actions inspire the students to do more, to dream more, and to learn more. I now invite Dr. Manpreet Kaur Rajpal, Head of Department, Indore Institute of Law, to extend the welcome address.
Knowledge is realizing that the street is one way. Wisdom is looking both directions anyway. Today, we are blessed to have amidst us a person who is the beholder of such wisdom as the chief guest, Honorable Justice Kurian Joseph Sir, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, in the valedictory ceremony of Second International Conference on the opportunities and threats post-COVID-19, a multidisciplinary approach, the pathway to rethink, realign, and rebuild. Napoleon Bonaparte said, and I quote, "Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or very bad acts. All depends on the principles which directs them, and the principles which directed Honorable Justice Kurian Sir towards his ambition were justice, wisdom, and humility." Sir began his legal career in 1979. Prior to this, he was the member of the Academic Council, Kerala University from 1977 to 78. Further, he was appointed as the General Secretary of Kerala University Union in 1978. He served as government pleader in 1987 and as Additional Advocate General from 1994 to 1996. He was designated as Senior Advocate in 1996. In 2000, Sir was appointed as a Judge of Kerala High Court. In February 2010, he was elevated as Chief Justice of Himachal Pradesh High Court. And in March 2013, finally he became the Judge of the Apex Court of India, that is Supreme Court of India. Looking at his magnificent career graph, I simply can't stop myself from quoting. Indeed, I again repeat, indeed, a man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Whatever he did and wherever he stood in his career, his philosophy remained the same. They don't care how much you know until they don't know how much you care. He stood firm on his belief that people have high expectations from the judiciary and that it should play a proactive role to meet their aspirations. And this can be observed from his judgments in the notable cases like Triple Talaq and coal allocation scam case. Truly, I again say, truly the fortune smiles on Indore Institute of Law that we have Honorable Justice Kurian Joseph Sir as the chief guest for today's valedictory eve. So I, on behalf of Indore Institute of Law family, bid you a gracious, inclusive, and cheerful welcome, sir. Further, it is my honor to extend a congenial welcome to all the dignitaries from management. Mr. Kantilal ji Bum sir, Chairman, Icon Education Society. Mr. Akshay Kanti Bum sir, Chairman, Indore Institute of Law. Mr. Gaurav Basant Jain Sir, Executive Director, Indore Institute of Law, Dr. Vinod Patidar Sir, Principal, Indore Institute of Law, along with other guests from management. It is my pleasure to mark the presence of all the learned panelists and the delegates who have joined this 2 days conference to make it a grand success. Last but not the least, I heartily welcome the academic and non-academic staff gracing the occasion by whose industry and efforts we were able to organize this phenomenal conference amidst this pandemic. I hope this conference has unveiled the expected outcomes by the 6 brainstorming sessions and intellectual dialogues therein. Hope the diverse insights of the conference will enlighten every soul and strengthen the society. With this, I'll take your leave. Good day and thanks for your patience hearing. Over to you, Ritu.
Thank you for your words, ma'am. He was never afraid to take a big step, as he knows and believes that one cannot cross a chasm in a small jump. He is the risk taker of Indore Institute of Law, and he knows that pearls do not lie on the seashores. I now request Mr. Akshay Kanti, Chairman, Indore Institute of Law, to give a concluding note on the 6 brainstorming sessions via a conference brief. Over to you, sir.
Very good afternoon to all of you. The companies, I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So on behalf of Indore Institute of Law, I heartily welcome in the valedictory session of threats and opportunities available after post-COVID-19 international conference. Honorable Justice Kurian Joseph Saab, former Judge, Supreme Court of India. Sir has the value. The Sir always believes in the high expectations from the judiciary should always play a proactive role to meet their aspirations. Sir has such a good note for their community and for all the judges across the country. Sir has the numerous number of the cases which has become a landmark. He has his own thought process. Sir has been known majorly because of the verdict against the controversial case of triple talaq, are notable decisions in the coal allocation case scam, where Sir has freed the Central Bureau of Investigation from any political and a bureaucratic interference. Sir, we heartily welcomes you to the Indore Institute of Law International Conference for the threats and opportunities available after the post-COVID-19. Apart from the Sir, we also have Honorable Mr. Kantilal Ji Bam Sir, the Chairman of Icon Education Society, and all the judges of the different panels and the guests from the managements and the faculties. I'll go to the subject with the theme wise. We have the 6 themes. The first theme says about a global pandemic and a boon for environment and planet, myth or reality. We have the threats and opportunity in both of things. The threats majorly discussed by all the paper presenter over there is basically is high production will have the more pollution. Secondly, the carbon emissions will rise tremendously, which gonna affect the environment very badly. And the third threat is the generation of the medical waste. The generation of the medical waste and the disposal of same should not cause a further spread of the disease. So these are the 3 major threats has been discussed in the theme 1. Apart from the threats, they do have the opportunities also. They do have the plenty of the opportunities. First, they lie in the medical and the pharma healthcare, which be the wellness for the industries. There will be a precautionary apparatus in the demand. So there will be opportunity for that also. Third, will be the virus helped in the environment to itself to look into the reduce the pollution. So the what the pollution has badly affected in the last 10 to 15 years to the country, it has automatically revived themselves. So this is one of the big opportunity and the things and the threats available in the theme 1. The theme 2. The theme 2 totally, it's on the subject of sustainability and the growth of a global economy. Lots of paper has been presented into that. The major threats which were discussed over there is first, there would be a basic and the most major problem in the country would be of an unemployment. Secondly, The inflation due to the lockdown will be on a very higher side. Third point, which has been a major threat in that, is the migrant labor problems. Now the labor force will be a big problem for the industries to have a good production. And the third would be the dearth of the demand, because after the lockdown, the people won't know there would be a demand for the particular product or not. So the demand will gonna definitely affect the production. Vis-a-vis, the opportunities also discussed in the sustainability and the growth of the global economy. The major opportunity they have, the people are the paper presenter have seen into the healthcare, pharmacy, the e-commerce, and the tremendous potential is vesting to be get explored. If the people go for an e-commerce business, there is the still a lot many scope available in that, and the opportunity is available to turn around the businesses completely from the conventional method to the IT method. Secondly, the online mode will be a very booming in the coming time, so that we can see in the education sector also. If we have to call a justice Kurian, we need to take at least 3 to 4 days in the coming days. Then only it can be happen if we have to call a sir to a campus. But because of an online and the change of a system and a pandemic situation, we can have the sir on our international conference. So this is the one thing which has the bigger opportunity in the world, and it would be the biggest opportunity what India has. The India will going to be the next destination in the world for all the production, health, and the service industries. So people are going away from the China. So India will have the next destination opportunity. So this is all about the theme two. The theme three, it's all about the aviation, tourism, and hospitality industries, the positive and the negative counterpart. I'm really surprised, and it's been obvious also. There are more of a threats in these industries less than the opportunities, because the threats which are available is non-availability of the tourists. The revenue is majorly from the travelers, so no revenues would be available. There would be a high problem of hygiene and sanitation will gonna surely impose a doubts on a people who are traveling to a different location, and there will be a major threat of a mindset. The people should go for a travel or not. It would be a big hindrance and the big threat in this industry. A little opportunity is also available because of the lower pay scales. The labor would be available because the migrant labor has been moved from their working place to their place of stay. So to have the work, they made the labors are available at the low cost. And secondly, the food sector may have the more opportunity because of home delivery of the things. So this is all about the theme three. The theme four is about the legal fraternity and the dispute resolution. We do have the paper presentations on this. There are the threats and the opportunities. The threat discussed by the presenters are there would be a non-functioning of a judiciary will gonna increase the number of cases. The non-functioning of the judiciary will gonna increase the number of cases. There would be a more tedious process. There would be a violation of a principle. There is always a principle. Justice delayed is justice denied is one of the big threat in this industry. Then the cases on a sexual assaults were broadly discussed in this theme. And the fifth threat would be was the matter of international disputes within the countries are the another threat in this theme. The opportunities available in this theme of the legal fraternity and the dispute resolution. One very good point has been come across with the presentation is the online dispute resolution. It is broadly discussed. Apart from, we do have the alternative dispute resolutions and many other dispute resolution. Like in online dispute resolution will have the future in this after the pandemic situation. Then there would be awareness camps via media, aligning the hospitals and the police stations to work more efficiently and effectively. There would be a using and the opportunity for using the more information technology, making the judicial process more faster and speedy. So these are the opportunities and the threats discussed in the theme four. The theme five, the healthcare industries. The healthcare industries, the major threats are the sharp rise after the lockdown. We may feel that the availability of the medical facilities and the number of symptomatic carriers will be gonna be havoc if they're gonna spread in the community. So these are one of the biggest threat which has been discussed in the healthcare industries. Then underdeveloped countries and underdeveloped economics and the inadequate resources will gonna be the big threat for the healthcare industries. Vis-a-vis, apart from the threats, we do have the opportunities also. The opportunity is there would be a higher level of the research and development in the field. One, there would be higher research and development in the field. Then we would be come to know about the viruses in a pro-action matter which can come and we can fight with that. So higher level of the research and development, there will be a identifying the more research into the field. There would be a further collaborative from the foreign countries in the field of advanced vaccines and the vaccines for the beneficiaries. There would be a mutual understanding between the countries or industries so that common vaccines and antidotes can be prepared to fight with such type of viruses. The one point which was not mentioned here, and I think it is a big opportunity for the healthcare industry, is in a sector which has been untouched by the people. It is a telemedicines. The telemedicines and the digitizations of the healthcare has the abundant opportunities in the after the post-COVID area of post-COVID-19. The last theme of the conference is international affairs, relation, lawmaking, and public policy. We do have the threats into this also. The people who have presented the papers, they believe there would be a hostile takeovers by the foreign industries in the non-countries. There would be a more takeovers of smaller people by the bigger people of the foreign industries. Then there would be a threat of a diplomatic relatives also into the same. Vis-a-vis, they have discussed on the opportunities also. There will be a mutual benefits healthcare and the research and development in the international affairs. There would be a trade and cooperatives biggest era for the trade, because the people will come jointly and do the things cumulatively and jointly. So there would be a big opportunity for the trade era into this. There will be the forming of a now new policy after the post-COVID, which will be going to be the new opportunities for this international affairs, relations, and the lawmaking. Then there would be a cheap labor force available for having a good productions. And the last, which is very important, is the exchange of technology to boost the economic globally. This would be the one of the biggest opportunity available in the theme 6. So this is all about the international conference organized by Indore Institute of Law for the opportunities and threats available in the post-COVID area. The different 6 sessions has been discussed by the 100 of people. So I thank to all the paper presenter, all the judges who have spared us such a their important time in a pandemic situation, and obliged Indore Institute of Law on a different theme. And last, I thank you, Justice Kurian Joseph Saab, also for sparing a time from their busy schedule. And our students and the faculties and all the presenters will be blessed to have you over here. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Over to the competitors.
Thank you, sir, for making us acquainted with the sessions of the conference. His life bloomed from a beautiful mind, which has been nurtured with beautiful thoughts of kindness, virtue of knowledge. His wisdom is combined with scientific knowledge. He is modest in his speech and exceeding in his actions. I now request the guiding light of Indore Institute of Law, Mr. Kantilal Bum, Chairman and Patron, Icon Education Society, to address the gathering with his words of wisdom. Over to you, sir.
गुड इवनिंग जस्टिस कुरियन साहब, तहे दिल से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं। और मैं आज यहाँ पे ये बताना चाहूँगा कि देश की सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने हमारे संस्थान इंदौर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ लॉ को अपने मिशन और विजन में आगे बढ़ने के लिए हर कदम पे सहयोग प्रदान किया है, मार्गदर्शन प्रदान किया है और सही मार्ग हमें बताया है। और इसी कड़ी में जब इस संस्थान की स्थापना 2003 में हुई, उसके बाद से श्री वीएन खरे साहब जो कि हमारे चीफ जस्टिस रहे हैं, श्री अल्तमस कबीर साहब, श्री दीपक मिश्रा साहब, श्री ज्ञान सुधा मिश्रा जी, मुकुंदन जी शर्मा साहब और दीपक वर्मा साहब, कई जस्टिस हमारे कैंपस में पधारे और हमें इस संस्थान को कैसे आगे बढ़ाना और हमें समय समय पे न्यायोचित और सही मार्गदर्शन प्रदान किया। तो उसी कड़ी में आज आप भी पधारे हैं। मैं आपका तहे दिल से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं और साथ में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के इस मार्गदर्शन के लिए मैं तहे दिल से सदैव सदैव ऋणी रहूंगा। मैं अब सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर आता हूं। इस इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस जो कि यह द्वितीय है हमारी, फर्स्ट हमने लास्ट ईयर की है, आज थ्रेट होते हुए कि हम ये कॉन्फ्रेंसेस नहीं कर सकते हैं, पर आइकॉन एजुकेशन की टीम, इंदौर इंस्टीट्यूट की टीम, इंदौर नर्सिंग कॉलेज की टीम, आइडियलिक इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट की टीम, सब लोगों ने एक टीम भावना से एकत्र होके इस तरह से अपने आप को मैनेज किया है और टीम वर्क में संजोया है कि किसी भी तरह से संस्थान के बच्चों का किसी भी तरह से नुकसान ना हो और हम अपने कर्तव्य को भली भांति निर्वाह कर सकें। और इसी कड़ी में पिछले 3 माह से कई कार्यक्रम और पढ़ाई भी चल रही है, इसलिए मैं टीम आइकॉन एजुकेशन सोसाइटी को भी धन्यवाद प्रेषित करना चाहूंगा कि आप लोगों ने तहे दिल से जो काम किया है उसके लिए संस्थान आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार है। सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर मैं आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आज हमारे बीच में जस्टिस कुरियन जोसेफ साहब हैं, आप उनको तहे दिल से सुने, तहे दिल से उसको आत्मसात करें और आत्मसात करने के बाद मैं चाहूंगा कि उसको अपने जीवन में चरितार्थ करें, तो ही उनकी प्रेजेंस का हम वास्तव में लाभ ले पाएंगे और हम उनकी प्रेजेंस को यथार्थ में बता सकेंगे। आज जो सब्जेक्ट चल रहा है, आफ्टर कोविड-19 व्हाट आर द थ्रेट्स एंड अपॉर्चुनिटी, मैं थोड़ा सा हट के इस पे बात कर रहा हूं। वास्तव में ये प्रॉब्लम क्यों हुआ, अगर हम इसमें गहराई से सोचें और हम हमारे गुरु भगवंतों की वाणी सुने, हमारे विद्वान लोगों की वाणी सुने, तो हमें पता लगता है कि, और कई लोगों से जब बात करते हैं तो बोलते हैं ये प्रभु का डंडा है जो प्रभु ने चलाया है, क्योंकि मनुष्य यह प्रोग्रेस करते करते जमीन से सुई बनाते पताते मंगलयान पे पहुंच गया, पर नैतिक मूल्यों में उत्साही धरातल के अंदर चले गया और वह ये भूल गया कि प्रभु ने तुझे किसके लिए भेजा है। प्रभु ने मानव को सिर्फ इसलिए भेजा है कि 84 हम 80 लाख योनि बोलते हैं, तो 83,99,999 योनि को कोई कर्म अपने जीवन यापन के लिए नहीं करना पड़ता है, पर मनुष्य को ऐसी शक्ति भगवान ने दी है कि वो सब कुछ करके और दिनों दिन उन्नति कर सकता है, पर उसके पीछे मंशा उसकी एक ही होती है कि वो औरों की सेवा करे। स्वयं की सेवा तो हर कोई कर रहा है, उसके जीवन व्यापन की भी व्यवस्था उसने प्रभु ने कर रखी है, मानव के जीवन व्यापन की भी पूरी व्यवस्था उसने कर रखी है। हम जो कुछ कर रहे हैं उसमें हमारे क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट के लिए कर रहे हैं कि हमें और लग्जरी चाहिए और अच्छी चीजें चाहिए, हम उसके लिए कार्य कर रहे हैं और हम उसमें भूल गए। हमने प्रकृति की हवा को खराब किया, प्रकृति की नदियों को खराब किया, प्रकृति के पहाड़ों को खराब किया, प्रकृति की आबो हवा को खराब किया और नैतिक मूल्यों को तो हमने रसातल में भेज दिया। तो प्रकृति ने ये हमें एक सीख दी है कि मेरे बेटे अब कुछ समझ जाओ और कुछ सीखो। और वास्तव में 3 महीने में क्या हुआ, हर आदमी को प्रभु ने घर में बिठा दिया और अपने भी द्वार बंद कर लिए कि तुम मेरे द्वार पे भी नहीं आना। इन्हें कितना बड़ा पनिशमेंट दिया उसने, हमें इसको सीखना है। और एक चीज और है, हमारे शास्त्र, हमारी संस्कृति सब बोलती है कि जो मुसीबत आती है वो जितनी ज्यादा सीख देती है वो किसी भी विश्वविद्यालय और पढ़ाई में नहीं मिल सकती, क्योंकि मुसीबत में आदमी जो सीखता है वह वास्तव में सीख होती है और जब वो अपने जीवन में उसे उतार लेता है तो वो अपने आने वाले जीवन में मुसीबतों का सामना बहुत सहज सरल ढंग से करके उनको आगे बढ़ जाता है। तो आज यह जो अपॉर्चुनिटी के रूप में मैं देखता हूं कि प्रभु ने हमें ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है कि हम अपने आप को बदलें, अपने आप में कुछ सीख लाएं, हम अपने आप में एक सेवा का भाव जागृत करें और मानव जाति की सेवा में हम अपने आप को संलग्न करें। और इस सेवा के भाव में आज हम जिस ऊंचाइयों पे पहुंच गए हैं उन ऊंचाइयों में हम हर जगह नैतिक मूल्यों का समावेश करें। आज जिस तरह से ये सेशन 6 हुए हैं, सबने अपनी अपनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज और थ्रेट बताए हैं, वास्तव में उस पर्टिकुलर क्षेत्र के बारे में है उन सब डिग्निटरीज का भी मैं तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं और आप सब लोगों से यह निवेदन करना चाहूंगा कि हम इससे बड़ी सीख लें, अपने जीवन में आत्मसात करें और अपने जीवन को नए पथ पे चलाएं। आज मैं कई लोगों से बात किया, इंदौर जैसे शहर में आज ये आदमी बोलने लगा कि अगर हमारा 5 लोगों का परिवार या 7 लोगों का परिवार है तो मुश्किल से 25-30 हजार रुपए महीने में अपना जीवन निर्वाह अगर स्वयं का घर है तो कर सकता है और आनंद पूर्वक कर सकता है। पर हम इस पाश्चात्य सभ्यता की चकाचौंध में उसके पीछे हमने उन सब चीजों को भुला दिया। आज हम अगर 40 साल पहले चले जाएं, जब हमारी अर्थव्यवस्था, हमारी खाद्यान्न व्यवस्था जीरो पे थी, हमें लाल गेहूं नहीं मिलता था, हमारे पास शिक्षा के साधन नहीं थे, पर उस समय नैतिक मूल्य उच्चतम स्तर पे थे। हर व्यक्ति की मदद करने के लिए तत्पर होता था। पर आज हम इन सब चीजों को भुला के हमने वो प्रोग्रेस कर ली। जब 30 करोड़ लोगों को भोजन नहीं मिलता था, आज हम 130 करोड़ लोगों के लिए 2 साल का हमारे पास खाद्यान्न है। शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में हम आगे बढ़े हैं। हमारे कई नॉलेजेबल पर्सन आज पूरी दुनिया में हर उच्चतम स्थान को बैठ के उसको कंट्रोल कर रहा है। पर जिस तरह से हम नैतिक स्तरों में हम नीचे गिरे हैं, उसने हमें बहुत नुकसान हुआ है। हमारी सभ्यता को, संस्कृति को इसने बहुत नुकसान पहुंचाया है। तो यह मैं तो इस तरह से देखता हूं कि प्रभु ने जो हमें डंडा मारा है, हम उसकी मार को समझें, उसको सीखें और उससे हम प्रेरणा लेके अपने आप को सुधारें और आगे बढ़ें। मैं पुनः जस्टिस जोसेफ कुरियन साहब का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं। सर, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की जिस तरह से इस संस्थान के ऊपर आशीर्वाद है, मार्गदर्शन है, इस ऋण को हम कभी नहीं चुका पाएंगे कि आज इस संस्थान में आप हमें किसी को न जानते हुए भी आप पधारे हैं। वास्तव में ये हमारे लिए बहुत गौरवान्वित समय है और क्षण है और इस ऋण हम कभी नहीं चुका सकते हैं। Many thanks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Being a personality is an artistic process of staying rooted in one's core value, integrity, and authenticity. We have one such eminent personality amongst us today. Attorney General K.K. Venugopalan had said while bidding farewell to Justice Kurian Joseph that if someone is to take a vote on who is the nicest judge, Kurian Joseph will win. His lordship is known for his empathetic and human approach to law as the Honorable Judge of the Supreme Court of India. His lordship was elevated to the Honorable Supreme Court of India on 8th March 2013 and retired on 29th November 2018. Sir began his legal career when he graduated from Kerala Law Academy in 1978 with the LLB degree. His lordship formally began his legal practice in 1979 in the Honorable High Court of Kerala. Within 10 years, he was appointed as the government leader and was named as the Advocate General, Additional Advocate General in 1994 and was designated as the Senior Advocate in 1996. 4 years later, Sir was elevated as a judge of Honorable High Court of Kerala and was made the President of Kerala Judicial Academy from the year 2006 to 2008. His lordship has also served as the Chairman of Legal Services Authority Kerala and Lakshadweep and the Kerala High Court. Sir served as the Acting Chief Justice of the Honorable High Court of Kerala twice and was subsequently appointed as the Chief Justice of High Court of Himachal Pradesh from 2010 to 2013. On 8th March 2013, he was nominated to serve as the Judge of Supreme Court of India. Justice Kurian Joseph has given several remarkable judgments as a sitting judge of the Supreme Court of India and has given shape to the modern legal jurisprudence and legal fraternity. It is our extreme privilege to have His Lordship share his invaluable views and we are obliged for his regards towards Indore Institute of Law. I now request Honorable Justice Kurian Joseph to illuminate the gathering with his precious words. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ritu. A warm good evening to all of you, and especially Mr. Kantilal ji, Mr. Akshay Kanti, Ms. Dr. Manpreet Kaur, and dear professors, teachers, and experts. First of all, I would ask for an apology with Mr. Kantilal ji. I'm not able to speak in Hindi. I know a bit of Hindi. That Hindi is Bharat Mera hai, Mera Bharat Mahan hai. वो सारे भारतवासियों मेरा भाइयों बहन है. This much I know.
Sir, sorry.
No, not at all. I'm just putting it in the lighter vein. I can speak Hindi, but my Hindi is cut. But you had a very beautiful philosophy. I could understand what you spoke. But I'm only saying I will not be able to put it in the same plane if I speak in Hindi. Because my mother tongue was Malayalam. I learned Hindi. I survived in Himachal Pradesh, where people knew only Hindi. For 3 years as Chief Justice. No, I managed. I had no problem. And I was in Delhi also for the last more than 7 years now. Yeah. But I'm not able to that fluently speak as you did. That's the only thing. Thank you so much. It's a great opportunity to be with you all. And I appreciate and congratulate the management and the organizers to have thought of what's happening to us. As Kantilal ji rightly put, life has taught us something. It's the greatest lesson is the experience, not what you learn from your textbooks. Experience is the greatest teacher. So we have learned so many things during the past 3 months in life. At least we have learned to sit at home, which we have never been able. I don't think that people would have felt that much of being in the family for the last 3 months. How much our family members would have felt happy. We are not able to get out. So what you call confined compulsorily to your own domestic environment and be with the family. Probably we never had any time, all of us. Be you are a teacher, be me as a lawyer or a judge or anybody else, we never had any time to spend time with the family. So nature taught us, yes, experience this. Be in your house only. Be in your home only and be with your family only. No guests, no visitors, no disturbances. Nobody coming with a calling bell, no postman, no delivery agent, no sales persons, nobody. You got a very quiet, absolutely serene time to be in family. That was my first experience, maybe in first month. But after 2-3 weeks, I tell you, I become thrice busier than what I was. I am here at home, no doubt about it. I'm not traveling elsewhere, except for maybe the Dukan. I go for a small shopping, etc. And for prayer also I go out a little bit. But apart from that, I'm at home. But I'm wholly confined to this before this gadget, either as a webinar or I do online arbitration, I do online mediation, I make online consultation. So I have been being a retired judge and staying back in Delhi, not going to Kerala. I do my professional work. So that way, I become very busy. And I'm extremely happy that, on the reference of Dr. Nachiket, Indore Institute has made me part of this program in addressing you on the valedictory session. As I just said, India, so it's a great country. We are learning so many things in this COVID. And according to me, I will confine myself to mainly the court or the justice dispensation stuff. I 100% agree with Kantilal ji that we must learn from life and go forward. I am reminded of a great saying: what stops us from going forward is not what is in front of us, but what is within us. We have so many obsessions, so we have to get out. We have to redefine so many things now. There needs to be a new definition on the style of living, on the way of living, on education, on litigation, on medical care, on hospitality, and what not. What not? And 3 months, hospitals are closed. Many of us had so many problems, but we didn't go to hospital. So either we suffered it or we managed conservatively, as Mr. Kantilal said. What were we doing those days, when we were not getting money, quick money or easy money? Our problem was that, we got easy money and quick money. Then our lifestyle changed. So this is actually a lesson. Whether we did something wrong on account of the easy money and quick money to our nature and to the society. So a new definition of a relationship to man and a new definition to a relationship to the humanity. We believed in Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. We say Manav Seva is Madhav Seva. All this need to be taught now. As Kantilal rightly said, you don't teach all these things in your school or college. But one thing you teach in the school, every day in the morning assembly, 12 years, we stand in the morning assembly, say, India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. But does any one of these children, when they grow up, when they become lawyers, doctors, businessmen, engineers, and whatnot, politicians, do they remember that all are my brothers and sisters? No, they see others as objects. Objects. Objects for what? Objects for consumption. Consumption what way? Consumption for your pleasure, for your money, for your position, for your popularity. Yes. This is actually for your power. Yes. So this period, COVID has taught us to have a re-look into ourselves. How short our life is, how meaningless our life is. Your money did not take you anywhere. Your boasting power did not take you anywhere. Your positions did not take you anywhere. Your whatever you thought will give you all security disappeared. Disappeared. A small virus taught you so many things. Yes, and that actually the impact of all these aspects on the legal, medical, trade and commerce, all these aspects, healthcare, yes, all these aspects, international relationship, yes, take international relationship. We were maintaining physical international relationship, by people traveling. 3 months we have not been traveling. Will it be possible even the next 6 months that we will be traveling and attending seminars, conferences? Will we have new friends abroad? Will they be coming to India? What is the impact it's going to have on the tourism industry, domestically and internationally? All these are providing you for asking you or requiring you by force or per force for a new outlets. I'm sure this seminar and all the insights which you gained will help us a lot. Let me just come to court. We have always found the court as what? As a place, as an institution, where somebody sits at the top and taking a danda and always asking, you go to jail, you go to this place, you say this, you say that, you are punished, you are given a decree, etc., etc. Now, a new definition of that court also is coming. More than a place and institution, it is going to be a service. In pre-pandemic, people went to court. Post-pandemic, court is going to people. That's a great difference because it's a service institution. You are not going to physically to court, no, for your arguments in the Supreme Court, in the High Court, or in many of the arguments. Look at the impact it will have on the family courts. Let me tell you. in all, the greatest impact I find will be on the family courts and the magistrate courts, and where the complainant and the accused will be meeting each other, but warring, what you call husband and wife will be meeting each other, and your witnesses will be scaring you at some time. All these notions are going to be redefined now. In the arbitrations which I do now, I do it on the online. I do mediation on online. In the Delhi International Arbitration Center, you can make your arguments, make a visual presentation of all arguments and send the video, and the other side also can send it by sharing. Thereafter, the plaintiff or the petitioner or the one who has to lead it will get an opportunity for a rebuttal by way of a video. So all these three things, the judge or the arbitrator or need only see later. It need not be simultaneous, because it will help you to finish your business on time also. There will not be any interruption, because you are making all your arguments in a video presentation and sending it, sharing it with the court and sending the other side also. So the other side gets an opportunity to rebut it, and in reply it, and in rebuttal you get another opportunity. So it becomes a smoother, faster, more effective. This is going to be the impact on the court according to me. So people to court is a new definition. Now so many people, when you are digitalizing, you can see what is actually happening in the court. How does your lawyer argue? How does the judge respond to it? And what is going to be the response from the other side? All these are, the visibility has become much higher. Otherwise, you needed a pass to go to your Supreme Court. You needed a pass to go to your High Court. You needed a pass. So many formalities. All these are gone now. Digitally, the whole world is on the virtual platform. Your marriages are going to be conducted on the virtual platform. The matrimonial disputes are going to be settled. Divorce, except for the other life-related aspects. All the other aspects are going to be settled on this virtual platform only. So the impact which is going to have on judicial dispensation or administration of justice is going to be huge, be it in court or be it on the alternate dispute resolution. And the alternate dispute resolution is either arbitration or mediation or conciliation or log adalat. All these four things are going to be in the virtual platform only, virtually, except for maybe the recording evidence. Except for the recording of evidence, where the judicial officer has to see the body language of the witness and form his own opinion. Except from that, all other aspects are going to be a real new definition in the post-pandemic period. So I feel the onus on the judges is more in the post-pandemic. They should have a higher level of passion to do justice and a better commitment. Normally, if you go to court, you sit in the court from say 10:30 to 4, or say 11 to 5, or say 10 to 4. That's gone now, because you can hold your court at any time. Suppose the parties we are prepared now. Come, yes, you can define your own time. You can define your working time. You don't require all the other paraphernalia. So the impact that way, according to me, it will have a very, very far-reaching effect. And to me, I feel on the justice dispensation system, it is going to be quicker, it is going to be more expeditious, and it is going to be more effective. Yeah, this is I generally wanted to say, and since all the people listening to me are people from the country only, I believe. I don't think there is an international participant here. But even if he is there also, I have no problem. So we have a new definition to our approach to our country. A new definition of our citizenship, not in the legal sense, but in the actual emotional sense. We owe a lot to the environment. We have destroyed the environment, and the environment is paying back to us. When they got a rest for 3 months, the air became clean, the water became pure, and the nature, we had lot of vegetables coming in because we were not actually doing violence to them. We were actually doing violence to them. The moment we restrain from doing violence, we got better fruits, we got better flowers, we got better, even the sound of the chirping birds was different. Yes, it was different. I can see here in Vasant Vihar when I stay in Delhi. So this is actually, you need to have a new definition with regard to your relationship with the nature and relationship with the humanity and relationship with the country. And I will confine only to my last 1 minute on the relationship on the country. If our country need to become a great country, we need to be we need to purge ourselves from 3C. Only 3C. One is casteism, the other is communalism, third is corruption. If we are able to get rid of these three from our mind, from our midst, from our relationship, from our what you call dealings, we will be a great country. We will be a clean person and will be belonging to a great country. We need to get rid of casteism, communalism, and corruption, because this is where we need to say that when I started, I said India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. If they are my brothers and sisters, our constitution says and teaches, and country teaches that we have to see everybody irrespective of the language, caste, creed, color, region, sex, tribe, whatever reason, irrespective of that, if you are a human being and if you are a person belonging to the country, he is your own brother or own sister. If we are able to see that irrespective of your color, caste, creed, gender, language, region, and money, power, position, forget about all that. All are the children of God. All are the children of this Mother Bharat, the country. So they are of my brothers and sisters. So let us take it from the head to the heart that the people in India all are my brothers and sisters. They may be migrant workers, they may be vagrants, they may be scavengers, they may be Safai Karamcharis, they may be judges, lawyers, they may be coming in BMW. What happened to all the BMWs? 3 months made no difference. Whether you have a Porsche or BMW, whatever it is. I'm not actually foo-fooing them, but I'm only saying it did not give you anything these 3 months. That's why I respected Kantilal ji when he said, life is teaching us so many things. Life is teaching us so many things. So what we have is nothing. What we don't have is actually going to value now. Your possession is nothing, but what you do not possess in terms of these three will make you a great man. So I challenge you to become, and I request you to become great men, not simple men who want some money, some pleasure, some position. No. Apart from that, become the members of a great country where we said Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, and Manav Seva is actually Madhav Seva. There's no point in worshipping God either in the temple or in the church or in the mosque and turning away from your man. No. If you find a person starving, if a person crying, if a person dying, if you don't attend to them and you take the time to worship, that is a pseudo worship. That's a hypocrisy. That's why I said a new definition of your own spirituality. Your own spirituality. You are only worshipping God only at your home, only inside. No, you never went to any church, any temple, any mosque. No, we learned a new relationship, a new dimension of a relationship in worshipping God also. So all those things will take us to higher levels of a new definition of a society, relationship, and a living. That's why I once again thank you, Kantilal ji, for giving this platform to your words of wisdom. And after all, what is wisdom? We get a lot of knowledge, but very little wisdom. Wisdom is actually the application of knowledge. Unless you know how to apply your knowledge, India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. This should apply when you see them, when you meet them, when you treat them. Yes, thank you very much. Let's have such a clean conscience and a clear mind. Last two C's. So I only said 5 C's. First 3 C, let's get rid of casteism, communalism, and corruption. And let's have 2 more C's, a clean conscience and a clear mind. Thank you. All the best. Hearty congratulations to the organizers. God bless you. Jai Hind.
सर थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। हम आशा रखते हैं कि आप भविष्य में इंदौर पधारें और हमारे कैंपस में विजिट करें और हमारे बच्चों को मार्गदर्शन दें और हमें भी मार्गदर्शन दें ताकि हम एक कदम और आगे बढ़ सकें। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
थैंक यू, बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत धन्यवाद।
We are honored to have your prestigious and noteworthy words, sir. A little progress and ambition each day adds up to big results. No person ever loses. They either win or learn. Now, I request Mr. Akshay Kantibam, Chairman, Indore Institute of Law, to announce the results of the conference. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kamparaj. I'm audible to you?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you. So finally, the valedictory section also comes to an end. The second international conference on the opportunities and threats, the post-COVID available in the multidisciplinary approach. So our thought of rethink, realign, and rebuild, we have tried to have a brainstorming session on that. Now the session-wise, I am declaring the results. The first session one, the best presenter for the environment theme, it's Vanit Kaur Sokhi, a LLM student, and his topic was deconstructing the globalization and wildlife trade and impact on zooness. The designation is Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law, Patiala. So Vanit Kaur Sokhi from the session one. The best presenter for the panel two, that is on economy. So it's been given to author Dr. Ravi Vyas along with the co-author Dr. Goldie Zaki. The topic was COVID-19 and Indian economy, challenges and opportunities in contemporary environment. Sir is the assistant professor in the St. Paul Institute of Professional Studies. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the winner for the session three, the best presenter for the aviation, hospitality, and the tourism industry, it's Litson K. Stephen with the co-author Khyati Shrestha. The topic was impact of COVID-19 on the aviation and hospitality industry The session four, is on the best presenter for the legal fraternity theme. It's Rasween Kaur Kapoor. In session 4, we have the two winners. The Rasween Kaur Kapoor on a topic COVID-19 and force manual claims in performance of contract. Secondly, Rituraj Bhowal. The topic was analysis of Indian legal framework on pandemic. So in session 4, in second international conference, we have the two winners, Rasween Kaur Kapoor and Rituraj Bhowal. Coming to the session 5, the best presenter for the healthcare industry theme is Nidhi and Jyotika. They are the fourth year student of National Law Institute, Patna. The topic was realizing corporate social responsibility, sheer need at the point in time. I again repeat, Nidhi and Jyotika. Topic was realizing corporate social responsibility, sheer need at the point in time. The session 6, the best presenter for international affairs, relationships, lawmaking, and public policy. The best presenter award goes to Advocate Preeti Dayal, along with the co-author Advocate Rakesh Singh Bhadoria. The topic was Chinese debt, a diplomatic encashment of baleful tyranny. So I congratulate to all the winners of all the themes of all the sessions. Hearty congratulations on behalf of Indore Institute of Law, and thank you for coming in second international conference. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Over to you, the comparers.
Congratulations to all the winners. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. I now request Mr. Litson K. Stephen, Corporate Relation Officer, Indore Institute of Law, to extend the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible, Ritu?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes.
I'm audible.
Yes. Yes.
Namaskaram, sir.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
To translate this in English, from as I was speaking in the mother tongue of Justice Kurian sir and my mother tongue as well. So to translate that, good evening, sir. Language have never been a barrier for anyone in India people in India who want to learn. Moving it forward from here, good evening to the honored guests of the evening, respected members of the management, our enthusiastic delegates, and my wonderful colleagues. I, Litson K. Stephen, Corporate Relations Officer, Indore Institute of Law, am immensely delighted to present this vote of thanks on behalf of Indore Institute of Law. We have concluded this 2 days international conference with invaluable support and cooperation of many people. I would first like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the chief guest of the valedictory ceremony, His Lordship Justice Kurian Joseph, for his incomparable words of wisdom and support to the institution. Thank you, sir. In the same regard, I extend my sincere gratitude and regards to the chief guest of the inauguration ceremony, Advocate Harish Salve, for providing us the vision and deliberative views for the theme of the conference. Knowledge is that one treasure that multiplies itself when shared with others. We all conclude these 2 days a little richer, for which I extend my warm regards to all the panelists of the conference for their exceptional cooperation. I also extend my gratitude to all the delegates of the conference for their enthusiasm and dedication that made this event a bona fide success. Is based on virtue, consistency, vision, and strong leadership. I would like to thank Mr. Kantilal, Chairman, Icon Education Society, Mr. Akshay Kanti, Chairman, Indore Institute of Law, Mr. Gaurav Basant Jain, Executive Director, Indore Institute of Law, and Dr. Vinod Patidar, Principal, Indore Institute of Law, for providing their constant support, belief, and guidance in taking the legacy of international conference forward in the second year. Last, but certainly not the least, I extend my warm regards and gratitude for every member of the staff of Indore Institute of Law for putting such consistent efforts and hard work in making this event a grand success. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you, Litson, sir. Towards the end, I would like to announce that the e-certificates will be provided to the attendees and the participants, and in working 7 days, and the papers will be published and the links and certificates will be provided by the first week of July. Thank you.
Thank you, Kurian sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Sir,
you, sir.
indeed a
Thank you, sir.
pleasure to hear you.
Pleasure to
Thank
meet
you,
you,
sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akshay sir. Thank you, Kanti sir.
बंद कर दे रखिए हो गया
Thank you, Kanti sir.
क्या
Thank you, Vyas sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Nice to come.
Thank you, Patidar sir. Thank you, Shivasa sir. All of you for joining and taking out time. And congratulations to all the delegates and all the organizing team for conducting such a wonderful